Hey guys, welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. I am here with Katie and my other new mod, Miri.
Hello.
Yo.
Oi.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo. Miri is a mod now.
Flex. While you were playing video games, I was studying the blade.
I'm flashing back to the fucking Snapchat you sent last night where someone was having way too much fun with playing with the Joy-Con in Skyward Sword and just having Link point to things with the sword.
I also off camera did caramel dancing with the Master Sword.
Oh my fucking god. You mean the Goddess Blade. You mean the Goddess Blade.
Yeah, okay, yes, fine.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm gonna push up my fucking anime glasses. Excuse me. No.
Shut up, nerd.
Okay, let's go.
This is my second Zelda game. Anyway.
Yeah, it is. Proud of you. Happy for you. Yes, Ren is the one who posted her friend code last time. What the fuck? Okay, it just auto-saved us here, I guess. Okay, right at the end of the conversation. Okay. Here is where we stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we talked to Larry, I think. Did we talk to Larry? I think we talked to Larry. Let's examine the knives. Yes, we are in a very different case. We are in the last case. There are some weapons on display on this wall. A crossbow and, under that, a set of knives bearing a flower motif. They must be the counterpart to the Babyliss knives. Which means that these blades inside these scabbards should match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Cochin. This reminds me of a puzzle. Herschel eventually just texts Nick, like, what's happening?
I have no idea.
Why is there a weapon on display in a place like this?
I wonder why there are no whips on display here.
So you don't use them?
Why would I do something like that?
Just in case you needed a spare?
How simple-minded of you to think I don't already have one.
Oh, God. It's the Steel Samurai's primary weapon, the Samurai Spear. Isn't it awesome? I totally fell for this thing. It's sleek and shiny, just like my heart. It comes at you like whoosh. When you hold it, you just want to live like bam. You do well to watch what you say, Larry. Although it is just as Larry says, the spear is quite the symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears, aren't you supposed to use them by thrusting the point straight into your opponent? I'm not entirely convinced this spear is up to the task. What's wrong, Edgy? You're just staring off into the distance. Oh, I get it. Tell you what, I'll tell you the studio to make you one, okay? But this one's mine. Did I say anything about wanting one? Maybe I can shut him up if I show him the piece of evidence that will point something out about this spear. Do we really want to? I mean, for funsies, yes, we absolutely have to show Larry. The autograph.
Spear?
No, the autograph. Yeah, I know. I was sitting there like, Miles, you're not thinking about. I mean, you are thinking about a spear, but I'm reminded of the Game Grumps. I'm reminded of the Game Grumps joke. Oh, hey, it's the Steel Samurai. I want you to answer this for me, Larry, and depending on the answer, I may let you live. The Steel Samurai that was up there on that stage, was that really you? Yep, sure was. Larry, you... Steel Samurai Sushi Slice. Ugh. I was moved by the performance of this man. This completely useless, worthless bum. I fear I may never recover from this. Good. That is not the line I was hoping we'd get, but, good. I'm so glad. Love you, Larry. Anyway, back here. Because we have to address this creepy looking thing.
What is that plant supposed to be?
Francisca, can't you see that it's supposed to be a likeness of Ambassador Alba?
Miles Edgeworth, as a subordinate, you have a lot of nerve telling me what you think. I look forward to your next salary assessment next month.
You are deluding yourself if you think you have any control over that. I can spot absolutely no difference between this Primadou statue and Babal's.
The statue's face looks a bit like the costumed hero you'd like very much. I only wonder why you Americans have such an affinity for this kind of face.
I didn't say anything about liking Steel Samurai that very much.
Miles Edgeworth.
What?
Is this another conversation you're not ready to have yet?
What are you talking... Francisca, I already told you, we are not talking about my sexuality, nor are we talking about that other man, nor are we talking about the Steel Samurai. Yeah. I forgot you were here.
What?
I had a cough. The statue wasn't made by an American, you know. At least I don't suppose so. Okay, do we have the actual samurai spear yet? Or do we have to... Well, maybe we don't need it. Maybe we present the I'll leave it for now. We haven't investigated the whole last room yet, so there's a lot of people in here. We haven't even looked at the dead body. The counterpart to the Babalese butterfly is the alabastian flower.
The butterfly and the flower. They're both such lovely things. But can we interpret this to mean that the alabastian provides honey to Babal?
Francisca, can't you come up with a more meaningful or profound comment?
Very well, then. Let's hear what sort of profound comment you have to come up with.
Well, flowers cannot survive without butterflies that spread their pollen. And butterflies cannot live without the nectar that flowers provide. If either one were to disappear from the equation, neither would survive. How was that, Miss Von Karma?
Your explanation took so long I nearly fell asleep. Well, let's continue with the investigation.
You're just angry that mine was more poetic than yours.
Yours was more scientific.
And poetic.
Scientific.
I think a theater major would agree that it was poetic. Really? Nothing?
You act as though there is a theater major here.
No, just hypothetically.
Anyway.
Francisca, why can't you just admit I had something there? The person shaking hands with the Steel Samurai in this picture, Ambassador Alba.
It was taken just before the murder.
The Steel Samurai must be very popular. They're even using the national treasure as a backdrop.
I just don't understand what exactly is so great about Top Knot there.
Clearly, there's a depth to this show that a young person like you can't fathom.
Speaking of young people, aren't young children the target audience of the show? Show of the costume actors.
Shut up, Francisca.
Miri just coming in, like feeling fucking attacked.
Me with my children's costumed actor username.
Yeah, you with a common writer username.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. I vibe with Miles on this more and more the older I get.
Wait, where's Alba? Oh, he's like not here. I thought he was in here.
Huh.
He went to go nappy by.
Yeah, he did have to go take a nappy by.
Old man.
He punched himself a little. He punched himself a little too hard.
Yeah, he did.
It's a fireplace, and by the looks of it, blah 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 blah. It's a fireplace, and by the looks of it, I don't think it's been used recently.
Yes, I can't say that I see anything unusual about it.
I can speak English, I promise.
Oh, it's okay. I usually flub my lines once a fucking session.
I also need to point out how this stream is going on completely unruffled while there are 3 people in the chat screaming nonstop about cats.
I know. I'm like, this is gonna stop eventually. I've also never seen Cats, so I can't contribute.
Cats 2019 is definitely worth watching while drunk, just so that you can actually understand any of the lyrics, because you can put subtitles on, and that's where I'm gonna leave.
I don't get drunk. I drink. I don't get drunk. And Cats 2019 looks like a goddamn nightmare. It scares me.
It's a fun nightmare. It's a nightmare because of the post-production and the editing. The actors are all completely earnest and completely playing it straight, which makes it wrap around amazing. And I'll scream about that another time when we're not in the middle of game.
Okay.
Dabbing and gaming, me and Cassie talking about cats. Let's go.
I'd fucking do it. 2 gorgeous flowers are in full bloom here. I'm sure flowers as lovely as these must have an equally as lovely name.
Miles Edgeworth, are you done staring? I should hardly think passion flowers are all that rare.
Passion flowers? That's a rather unusual name.
It was named by the priest in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ.
As they say, you learn something new every day. I love this! Oh my god! So that I may remember its name. Miles, honey.
Newsflash, you don't.
Well, not down the line, no. So this is the victim, Damask II.
What is with his gaudy outfit?
You don't know about Mask Damask? A few months ago, this thief caused a lot of havoc on the populace.
So this thief is separate from the Yatagarasu.
I thought they were for a while, because their MO and targets were different. Damask likes high-value trinkets and jewels, and being gaudy is his signature. Gumshoe was in charge of that investigation, so he'd know more about Damask.
That's all right. All I'd probably hear are tales of his failure anyway.
You haven't changed a bit, I see. In any case, let's get started here, shall we? Oh, this reminds me of another damn puzzle.
Getting sassy about puzzles now.
He said it so many times.
Then don't have it be your catchphrase, dinkus.
No. Okay, what's with this Pizza Hut slip? What is he holding? It looks like a piece of paper from a notepad. It would appear that directions on how to reach this room were written by hand. There's something written on the back as well.
I'd like you to steal the Primadou statue in this room. What is that supposed to mean? Who writes it? Miles Edgeworth, it is not nice to cut me off.
No. I'm so sorry. I wish we had logs. If I had to guess from the text, I would say that this is actually a request from someone about what to steal.
You might get hit. I mean, you did just cut her off.
Oh my god, is the game capture audio not even going? Oh my god, it's not. Jesus Christ. This stream is a mess!
Okay, so am I.
Ah! No,
Go
you're...
back eating my combos.
Thank you, Alo. I had it fucked up from last time, from the last time. I had it still set to World of Horror for the audio. God damn. I'm so sorry. Usually I'm like way more put together. Criminy Christmas. Thank you so much, Alo. Oh no, it's okay. You're totally fine. You still saved my ass like a half hour in instead of it being like 15 minutes left. And then we fucked. So I appreciate it, seriously. Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat.
Chat saved my life. Because Miri and Katie can't tell me because they can hear the game.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
Hi, Ian. I didn't think it was that noticeable.
Hey, Ian.
Well, yeah, our voices do override the music, but I do want the fucking banging ass music there. Just who is the person that requested the theft of the Primadou statue?
Wait, is the game music back now before
Yes.
we go too much further?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. I'm looking at the output on my OBS.
Okay.
Yes. It's back now.
Excellent.
Yeah, and Ren said, there we go. So this is the murder weapon in this case.
There's blood on the blade. A rather sweeping sword, isn't it?
What did you expect? It's Steel Samurai Daddy's secondary weapon. I only call it his secondary because although he uses his sword in most of his battles, it's his trusty samurai spear that he turns into a real fight.
You sure know quite a bit about the Steel Samurai.
That's only because I saw the stage show earlier. The owner of this sword is the Steel Samurai, or in other words, Larry. I should probably ask him about it, as detrimental as it is to proving him innocent. I thought that Damask had quit the business. This guy, he's just a copycat using the same name. A phony successor. He's just another petty thief. His real identity is an out-of-work guy by the name of... Oh shit. Is this Chinese, Katie, or no?
It's whatever the fuck you want it to be, baby.
Okay. Ooh, I was called baby. Ooh. Miri's dropping fucking history facts. Alo wasn't there last time when we discovered or discussed the topic of Steel Samurai Daddy. Gokuru, Basara taught me their real weapons were motorcycle horses. Jesus Christ.
Hell yes. Motorcycle horses sounds amazing.
His real identity is an out-of-work guy by the name of Kashino. He's 29 and wanted on larceny charges. Hi, Drax!
He's across the apartment. He's like 15 away.
Dackums has opinions on swords.
Uh-huh.
From his clothes and what he was carrying, we determined that this guy is the real Damask II. The cause of death appears to be the loss of blood from the back of his head. It seems that he was struck with something very hard. In other words, he was bludgeoned to death.
Suppose this was the wrapping cloth of Damask II, used to carry his stolen goods. But there's nothing wrapped in it now. I guess he never did manage to get his hands on whatever it was he was trying to steal.
The Primadou statue, we saw that in the note in his hand.
We don't know if there was anything else, Miles Edgeworth. There's not a single shred of fashion sense to Damask's costume.
Well, at least I can appreciate the great effort he must have put into making it. You two don't know. You can buy this costume almost anywhere now. It's being sold? Since when? Since around New Year's. The streets are practically flooded with them. Turns out, Damask is a lot more popular than I thought he'd be.
I can't believe that foolish fool would dress in a fool's clothes and act so foolishly.
Well, you can thank Wright for that. He was the one who ended up taking on the case.
I will be paying Wright a visit then.
Why is her favorite word fool? Because it is.
It's fun to say.
There might be a reason for it on her wiki page, but I'm not sure. She's a weeb. What? We got your point about three foolishes back, Francisca.
Thanks, Miles.
Katie's really good at like the fool tongue twisters. I could never do them properly. Like even reading them kind of made me go cross-eyed, but Katie can just deliver them without a problem, and I'm like, holy crap.
I try to, at least.
You do really well. She pities all the fools.
I pity no fool. I also can't do a Mr. T impression, which is why I pity none of them.
It must be Ambassador Alba's desk.
Bye, Alo. Be safe. His notebook is open on his desk. He must have been in the middle of some important work. Sapling growth log. It finally sprouted today.
Funny, it doesn't look like important work to me.
I concur. Oh my god, Miles, stop getting caught on that. Okay.
What does the Mib have to say?
Oh, no, we're gonna go talk to Bad first. No.
Okay.
Bad! There we go. Oh, we already did talk to Bad. I can't remember who we talked to last time. Okay, the Mib. No matter how hard you try, you'll never be a necessity in our Shifu's investigation. Is that a fact? But no matter how good he is bound to overlook something. If you insult our Shifu, then prepare to be punished.
Oh? And how exactly would you punish us?
Every investigator under Shifu's command will work to disrupt your investigation. Vindictive much?
Sir, do you know who I am?
Francisca, please let it go.
She's just standing there, just like
Karen.
She's just patting her whip in her hand.
Francisca, please. I did read something interesting about how Lang calls her sis. Or excuse me, Long calls her sis. In Japan, it is said, oh, I forget how, but it's said in a way that you can either interpret as derogatory or teasing, one of the two.
Okay.
So it can be either he is also insulting her and she's just ignoring it, or he's like teasing her and she's ignoring it. It's on his wiki page.
Adorable.
Yeah, it is. Love Lang. Long. Damn it.
Long.
I know, I'm trying. I'm a stupid American. Trying.
You did some investigating over in the Babalese embassy too, right?
I did. Is there a problem?
Yang Jie says, the wolf who aims to hunt for 2 rabbits at once.
I believe the idiom you require is, he who runs after 2 hares will catch neither.
A real wolf can catch both.
I see. So what are you trying to say, seeing as how I am currently handling 2 cases?
Suit yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, Inuyasha. Damn!
I'm at least Sesshomaru, give me that much.
Damn.
Cause he broke! Cause he broke!
Who is Sesshomaru?
You're Koga now. Okay, he would be Koga though. Like
Christ!
Francisca, I don't know.
He's officially relegated to Shippo.
Oh,
Francisca's just now typing this in on her phone, trying to figure it out.
yeah. Oh no, I agree with Pearly being Shippo.
Oh.
Excellent. If Long keeps this shit up, he's gonna be demoted even further to Kilala.
But they're both adorable. I have a Kirara plush brush. I have a Kirara crush.
That's racist.
It is. But it happened really quick. The mouth words. Okay. So let's see. We can now. Oh my God, Miles, please. Oh God, I'm stuck. It's so much easier with the DS stylus. I can't. Francisca, please. Okay. Francisca trapped us. Okay. Oh, God. It's like how we almost couldn't get out of the courtroom in the last case. Oh, there we go. Look at this photo and tell me what you find odd about this scene, Miss Von Karma.
The apparent joy in the ambassador's face as he shakes hand with Top Knot. Takes the whatever.
You got the gist. It's all good. That's not it. I was trying to point out that the statue in the photo is facing a different way. Hello, Mr. Buttons.
You're right.
This statue is a national treasure. As such, only an ambassador or secretariat-level person is allowed to handle it. The fact that the statue is facing one way in this photo, and now it's facing a different direction in this preserved crime scene, is proof that someone touched this statue around the time of the crime. He sends headbutts for Miles. Aw, thank you, Mr. Buttons. Buttons boy. Okay. We're missing fucking something. And many kisses for everyone, I guess. Oh, thank you, Buttons boy.
Oh, I like the kisses.
Oh, we haven't talked to Larry about the sword. Yeah. Larry, about the samurai sword that was used as the murder weapon. Oh, that. Well, I shook hands with the ambassador in this room, you know? Yes, apparently you did. And, well, I totally forgot about it and left it behind when I left afterwards. You want to talk about shock? I was the most shocked of all when I heard it killed someone. Shocked!
Foolish fool lacking. You're looking especially foolish for foolishly standing there as a foolish excuse. You forgot to take something big with you? You would believe, or who would believe such a tale?
Sorry, Miss Von Karma, but I do believe him. Because if anyone could forget something like that, it would be Larry. Angie! You believe me? I just knew that our friendship is something special. Don't get carried away. Anyway, even if Larry had simply forgotten the sword and left it behind, that in no way clears his name. Which means that I will have to prove his innocence from a different angle. Of course. What if we present the sword to him? Or this. Oh, hey, it's the Steel Samurai. I want you to answer this for me, Larry, and okay, this is the same one. Miles is just gonna be shaken again. Nick is endlessly entertained.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's an official Steel Samurai weapon. Huh? What? You want me to do it? Oh, you have no idea how many fans asked that of me. What are you prattling on about now? Steel Samurai sushi slice. Oh. How was that? I bet it sent shivers up your spine. I let myself get caught up in being a spectator. How could I have failed myself? I love Miles so much. Help.
He's so upset.
I love him.
He is.
To be fair,
His dreams have been shattered.
yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, this is like finding out your most obnoxious friend is like your favorite character of anything ever. Like, you still love them, but at the same time, goddamn, you want to fucking strangle them. Okay, we're missing something from our investigation because something is supposed to fucking happen. Okay, we have the smoke from the chimney logic. Yeah. We already did the statue. And passion flowers. Okay, I think what we're gonna have to do, because Miles was thinking about the spear. So I think, yeah, and he still has that. I think we do have to use the autograph. I think I was right. Because we don't have the actual samurai spear, but Larry drew it. Larry, about this spear. Oh, are you feeling it? Bam! I thought there was something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry, is it just me or is the spear a bit bent? What? No way, it's exactly as it should be, yo! I have here the autograph you wrote for me earlier. I just said that. Now take a good look at this which you drew with your own hands. You can see that the spear is clearly of a different shape. What do you have to say to that? I'm sorry. When I hold the spear in my hands, all of a sudden I feel super powerful. And then during practice, I was spinning it around and around, and bam, it hit the wall.
You unbelievable. This is an embassy.
But I've always been like that ever since I was a kid. One time on an overnight field trip, I bought a fake sword and played with it late that night. I'm just a useless hot-blooded man.
That is correct, you are.
Larry, clarify that for me, will you? Okay, so it was some field trip, and I began to shadow fight with myself. Not that! I meant what you said earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall. Oh, that! It's no biggie. It's not like I left a hole or anything. That's not why I'm asking, Larry. The samurai spear is made of metal. I somehow doubt that a move as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend. Man, Edgy, you're so naive. What? Where did that come from? Well, you keep calling it the samurai spear, but it's not real. You can't really fight someone with it because it's hollow on the inside. You could hit it against practically anything and it would bend. Is that so? They got cheaper with their props. The last spear I dealt with was too heavy for most people to carry. He's having well, he's having turnabout samurai flashbacks, because that actually was a huge ass point of contention.
Sure hope you're talking about that case from a couple years ago.
What else would I be talking about?
Never mind.
No, what? Of course I'm talking about the Powers case.
Of course you are.
What? What else would I be talking about? Don't you go quiet on me.
We'll talk about it when you get older.
Excuse me. I'm older than you by a few months. Don't tell me you thought it was real. Oh, but don't take it the wrong way. I just think that part of your personality is cute.
I see. Your friendship truly is something special, Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, you couldn't have put the air quotes around special any harder, Francisca.
I could indeed try.
No, you couldn't. Yug! That's not friendship, it's utter humiliation.
I just read chat. This reminds me of a euphemism.
Yep. That's what the Grumps are talking about, and they are not wrong. I think we already inspected the kniffs.
She's implying that they're both really, really, really dumb.
Yes. And Miles is childish for liking the Steel Samurai. Can we examine the knives again, though? Like, up close? Yeah, okay, yeah, we still have something here. So I'm betting it's the nifs. Okay, yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay, suddenly that triggered it. What? One of these knives is missing its blade. Let's see if the two pieces, the blade and the handle, fit each other.
It would appear that they fit together quite well, almost seamlessly.
That's why this case is a douchebag. I remember this case being a dickhole sometimes. And again, it's not hard. You just have to kind of like, Ace Attorney is one of those things where it's like you just click on everything and start presenting evidence to everything. And spastic saving. Then this means that an Alabastian knife did find its way into Babal. But how? I guess that about wraps up my investigation. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
I thought we were going crazy before.
Yes. Yeah, the title's there for a reason.
Hold on to your girdle.
That's...
Yo! Oh, yes.
Pink Princess, how you feeling? Still feeling ill?
Is he flirting with another woman? Of course he is. Of course. And yet another strange character comes out of the woodwork.
Francisca, are you upset about Larry flirting with someone?
Of course not. I just find it bothersome while we're investigating.
Of course. Because she's a Sentai character. Don't worry about it. It's also part of her armor.
Yeah, accurate.
And remember, Larry's doing this because he's sweet on the girl who played the Pink Princess, remember? She asked him to. And so the Pink Princess also comes to pay the Alabastian Embassy a visit. I mean, in a way, it's like we have Maya. Because she was based off of Maya.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I may need to speak with her as well. Ms. Pink Princess, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you. Ms. Pink Princess, if you would please answer me.
As if this couldn't get any worse for Miles motherfucking Edgeworth.
Remember I told you there would be a sprite that would be seared into your brain forever.
It's this one.
It's Wendy Oldbag with those tits.
They look like fucking gumdrops glued to the front of the... Okay.
And you forgot!
Actually, starting to learn Japanese makes this even more hilarious because it's literally just the kanji for woman on her shoulders.
Yep. That's just the character for woman.
I love Camp Com so fucking much.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. This must be what they call fate. How could this happen 2 days in a row?
They look like pink takoyaki.
What the? Are you Miss Oldbag? My old boss?
Look, you can't tell the Eldritch gods what gender they identify as, okay?
Did you just call Oldbag an Eldritch god?
Yes.
Sweet.
Don't give her that power.
Sweet.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were still playing World of Horror.
Yeah, we are. Why are you so surprised? Ah, so you're the one they got to play the Seal Samurai. It's too bad I didn't realize that until now. You are
Holy
acquaintances
shit, this is hell.
with Larry? You say it's hell. You're not here. I'm the one living this. I don't have a restraining order on my person, just on the office. Stop laughing at me.
I'm so sorry. This is a laugh because I don't know what else to do.
Cry. Why, yes, we worked at the same company for a little while, you know. That's why it's okay, my edgy poo. You don't need to be jealous. No! I was in the next room, you know, trying to get in some beauty sleep. But it was so noisy in here that I couldn't fall asleep, so I came over to complain. So imagine my shock when I saw my precious edgy poo here waiting for me. I mean, who could have imagined that she would ever come to a show like this? I guess I misjudged you, edgy poo.
You misjudged him.
Francisca, help.
Oh, don't worry. I do have my whip at the ready.
Thank you. I feel moderately more safe. Miles just slowly edges behind his sister.
He's hiding behind his sister.
Oh, he absolutely is. I thought he was trying to avoid me, you know. Oh God, she never had to deal with Oldbag.
Oh, shit.
She didn't, because when Oldbag was going to be a witness, she got shot in the shoulder.
Yeah.
And Miles took over. She's never had to deal with Wendy Oldbag in her life until this point. I forgot about that.
Oh my God.
That was no misjudgment on your part. That is precisely what I was trying to do. We gotta stretch, redeem. Everybody stretch.
Straunch.
Everybody do a straunch.
I'm gonna straunch by walking to the kitchen and getting more dinner.
Okay.
Straunch.
But it
Everyone
looks...
thank Fish for making food.
Oh, thank you, Kazi.
Thank you, Fish.
But it looks like the winds have shifted and he's now willing to be chased after. I'm simply overwhelmed. Don't you worry, Edgy Poo. I'll chase you forever to the ends of the earth.
Isn't that just peachy?
Francisco, please. She has a restraining order in the office. She literally cannot come into the office.
Well, this is not the prosecutor's office.
Help me.
You are standing behind me currently.
continue to help me, please. Oh, this is one of those rare times when Francisca and I actually see eye to eye. That is a dirty lie, Miles. You and your sister see eye to eye a lot. Now then, what are you doing here? I thought
He's like peeking over her shoulder and speaking.
Yeah. Just like straightens up. Because he's still taller than she is. She's still small. But yeah, like straightens up a bit. I thought you were working at Gatewaterland as the Pink Badger.
What are you talking about? That was ages ago.
That was yesterday!
Look, I worked at Global Studios before, a long time ago, right? Well, they called me up this morning, kind of out of the blue, actually.
They called you.
Apparently, the girl who plays the Pink Princess collapsed from a bad cold. It happened so suddenly, so they called me in to be her last-minute replacement.
Do they not have enough people on staff at that studio? Wait a minute. I just had a thought.
What if it's Penny?
Yeah, that's what I just thought.
Ah, that's adorable. I love it. I'm here for it.
Which one of you just whispered that?
That was me.
Okay.
I mean, her name is Mindy, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, they did say, Larry did say her name was Mindy.
Oh, that's right.
Damn it.
Sorry to ruin it.
Would have been cute
It's
if
fine.
Penny had an admirer, because God knows she can't catch Will's eye, sadly.
Aw.
Even though she's trying to.
Yup.
Will's just kind of a dope, and we love him for it.
I really couldn't say no, so here I am playing the role of the heroine. Instead of that Mindy girl, I mean.
Oh, well, yeah, all we had was fucking 2 lines later.
But the poor girl, I feel bad for her. Because they let me stand in for her. She's going to have a terrible time when she returns. I mean, I'm not going to do the stage fall. I think that right on to the sheer kid. It's an uproar. He'll tell you they're just really just a bunch of symptoms.
You're a rather lively old lady.
Oh God, Ren hasn't been in a stream with Oldbag. Welcome.
Seriously?
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to
yes.
welcome to my favorite streams.
Welcome to just sheer insanity.
I get to go absolutely batshit, and it's amazing. So basically, you received this stand-in request this morning, correct?
You got it. If you need to see it, I've got it right here. Look.
It appears that she is telling the truth.
I think he actually is hiding behind Francie. if she went to give that and Francie snatched it, I think he actually is hiding behind her.
Fantastic.
I tell you, my fine acting moved the entire audience to tears.
Yes, tears of laughter, as I recall.
But being famous has its problems too, you know. Here, take a look at this. It's a letter from a stalker. I was just taking my break when I found this stuck under the door to my room.
Oh my God.
Honestly,
That
you really
hit's different.
It's different.
honestly, you really have to watch out for these kinds of things. Look at what it says. Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving knight. How absolutely revolting. I mean, you'd think he could get my name right. There's no accent in my name.
Wait, this horrible handwriting. Where have I seen this before? Oh no. Oh God.
Give that to me, Miles Edgeworth.
No, it's evidence, Francisca. You look like you're going to rip it up.
I would do no such thing. I'm going to go shove it in the fool's face.
Francisca.
Perhaps make him eat it.
Ah, but now that you're here, Edgy Poo, I feel 100% safe.
Francisca, please protect me.
Give me the letter.
Where do I factor into this?
You'd bust that evil stalker man for my sake, wouldn't you, Edgy Poo?
Well, if you allow me the liberty to handle this in my own way, I'll gladly dispatch a detective to your house later.
Oh, come on, Edgy Poo. Stop being so dismissive and playing hard to get.
jotted down in his organizer as Francisca snatches it.
What were you doing at the time of the crime?
What crime? What? After the show was over, I've had nothing but free time on my hands. So I used the fireplace in the room next door to keep my bad hip warm.
Well, a murder occurred in the room right next to yours.
Is that right? Oh, Edgy Poo, I'm so scared. Hold me, caress me. If you could please not cling on to my personage.
Let go of my brother, and in any case, I take it then that you failed to show up to the Ambassador Alba's speech.
Oh, that. No, I didn't go. I mean, I may have the heart of a young tender maiden, but my body just refuses to cooperate at times. As soon as the show ended, my hips started acting up and got stiff. I couldn't move at all.
Can you provide proof of your condition?
Oh, you just go on ahead and ask the doctors in the infirmary. They're the ones who carried me from the theater all the way to this embassy.
I have to admit, the thought of her not being able to leave that room is rather pleasant.
I just ate a combo.
Miri!
Prosecutor Von Karma, I've brought the police dog as you requested, sir.
Oh, it's not just any police, Sheeb.
It's
Missile! Sorry, I had literally just put like a combo in my mouth like 2 seconds before he burst in.
It's okay. So to explain Missile to those uninitiated in chat and who have not seen Ace Attorney in any other format, or like parts of Ace Attorney in other formats, Missile first made his debut in game 1. He is a Sheeb in this, and he is a Pomeranian in Ghost Trick, which Shu Takumi also made. And he was named after Takumi's real dog, Missile, who passed while the anime was airing. I think in 2017, Missile passed away. Actually, exactly when the episode about like Missile specifically, as Miles's dog as a child, aired.
Aw.
So,
Yeah, because they do have like a little remembrance thing at the end of the episode.
Yep. So, Takumi put his dog in every fucking, like, he just crams Missile in, like, any kind of medium he can. And Gumshoe is the one that trains him. Gumshoe looks after Missile. Like, he's the police's dog, but they all just shoved the dog at Gumshoe. They were all just like, here, you take it. And Missile was like, oh, what a cute little puppy. Gumshoe said that, not Missile. Missile said woof woof.
Good work. You may leave now, officer.
Oh.
Pork.
Miles also canonically loves dogs. This dog.
I requested the assistance of a dog in our search for the Yatagarasu.
Pork. Looks like you guys have some pretty bright dogs in this country, too.
Why question marks? We know it's Missile.
Hey, you're a real cutie, aren't you? Yeah, that's a good boy.
Oh, no, this is precious. Oh, Long, that's so precious.
Oh, who's a good little boy? Yeah, look at your face. Look at your fierce fangs. I bet you solve a lot of crimes, don't you?
Miles is sitting there
This is
like...
rather adorable to watch.
Miles is like, I think we actually have something in common.
Don't
Franzie's just watching
I'm
this.
having a moment.
We're both allowed to enjoy the presence of canines.
If you
Summoning Missile seemed to have been the correct choice.
Yeah, he's the one that doesn't want to get along. I've been nothing but polite. That's the police dog Gumshoe's been taking care of. Oh my god, no, Gummy's just been taking Missile home.
He's canine unit then.
He lives
She was
with...
officially canine unit.
He's canine unit, so he's criminal affairs canine unit.
Yeah.
Gummy!
Aw.
Aw, that means Maggie gets to play with him too.
Oh.
Which is
Good.
even cuter. I think his name is Missile.
What a fitting name for a police dog that dashes out in front and attacks.
But that action alone isn't exactly what's going to solve the case for us, you know.
Now, Missile, I want you to find some clues. Go.
Look at
That's
the
a good
goodest
boy.
boy!
Best boy.
Good boy. You're quite bright, aren't you? Unlike a certain someone I know. Now, what do we have here?
That better have been directed at Larry and not me.
Why would I be talking to you in such a way?
Why wouldn't you, honestly?
I'm not going to question it, and I thank you. Miles could bring up the fact that when he last saw her, she was starting to hit puberty and getting really fucking hormonal. But he's not going to.
It's gonna be a good big brother about that one.
Yeah, he is.
What is this? It looks like a small hot dog, but
Wait, Francisca, isn't that an official samurai dog?
no, bad Missile. No jumping. And he ate it before I could take it. I wonder if that was all right for him to eat.
It's just a meat substance snack featuring the Steel Samurai. I'm sure he'll be fine.
That's quite a bit of information you gathered from a single quick glance.
Larry used to sell them around the time of my accusation.
I see.
I was told about it in detail by a mutual acquaintance.
That man, correct.
Yes.
Miles, forgetting Maya exists for a second. Yes. Also, along in the background, like, meat substance? If you don't have your dogs on a raw diet, what are you doing?
That
Digestive
man.
system isn't meant for kibble and human food.
Detective Gumshoe takes good care of Missile. I guarantee you that.
It's why Gumshoe doesn't have any food
money
for himself.
Yeah, Miles is gonna bring that up. Miles is actually gonna bring that up. We should really be focusing on why there was a samurai dog there in the first place.
It looks like the snack wasn't all that Missile found.
Oh, and what do we have here?
It appears to be a lady's undershirt.
What?
I wonder if Ambassador Alba might have an interest in cross-dressing.
What? I somehow doubt that. It doesn't look like the shirt would even fit him. A samurai dog and a lady's undershirt. What are these two items doing in a room like this?
How the hell did Francisca make that connection?
I don't know. While she is a genius, we are all human. You can't tell me you didn't find it entertaining, at least.
Oh, absolutely.
You're there to laugh at it without getting hit. Given the circumstances, the lady's undershirt could only belong to one person.
Burn it. Burn it with fire.
I suppose I should get this over with and ask the owner of said undershirt about it. Oh, God. If you could please take a look at this brown-colored undershirt.
Oh, Edgy Poo, what's the meaning of this? Why did you steal that thing from my bags? All you had to do was ask, and I would have gladly given you as many as you'd like.
Thanks, but no thanks. This shirt was found here at this crime scene.
What?
Come now, why don't you just confess and explain what it's doing here?
I know nothing! Nothing, I tell you!
What?
Oh, I admit that I used the fireplace to dry that shirt. But I can't really help the fact that I had to, you know. Wearing that pink princess costume was like being in a sauna. And on top of that, I get figured as a suspect? You're too cool, Edgy Poo!
Are you claiming that you never once set foot inside this room?
Of course I am! If I'd been the one to find the body, do you think I'd be as calm and relaxed as I am? I tell you, it's always my fault like this. Tablet got articles missing, cameras missing, the lawyer. It's my fault. Speaking of missing, that's a matter of my missing husband.
Oh, he is missing! He is missing! I told you guys, he's not in the fucking picture!
He beats the fuck out.
Y'all fucking insisting that she's still married, and I'm like, no, he gone. Nuh-uh.
She's still married, he's just missing.
I love fucking Danny conspiracy theory screaming in the background while Wendy is also screaming in the foreground.
Look, Wendy and I vibe a little bit. I love her so fucking much. I used to be like, oh my god, why? Please kill me. And just over the years, I have just grown to adore her.
Squinting at her. I'm just squinting at her trying to figure out what the kanji on her other shoulder is.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't believe she's lying about her actions. So I can safely assume she really was drying her shirt by the fireplace on her break. And somehow, the undershirt managed to move from the next room into this one. I assume the samurai dog was also yours. Please stop looking at me like that.
Ah, that brilliant mind of yours. You really can see through everything about me.
And so the feeling of dread continues. But I suppose I should ask for more details. That samurai dog was yours, wasn't it?
Oh, of course I'm forever yours, my edgy wedgy poo.
If you could just stick to what I asked you.
Edgy, are you and Miss Oldbag?
No! I hope that sufficed as an all caps reading, because that is the first time Miles goes all caps, I think, ever.
Casually maxing out the microphone. It was so good.
Poor Miles. Yeah, he's been dealing with this since game one. Oldbag took one look at him and went, oh my god.
You know how, Ren, I don't know.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot.
Ren, I don't know how many of these games you've been through so far, but you know how every game starts with the prosecutor as just an unbreakable bastion of hatred, and then the next case happens and they get knocked down like 5 pegs until you're laughing at them? Oldbag was that breakdown for Miles.
Oh my god. And then she came back in JFA and he literally called her the Wicked Witch of the Witness Stand, and I completely forgot she did. I completely forgot he called her that. So, no, we are not all. And
I mean, Wendy probably is. Let's be real.
Nope. I'm with Miles now. I am now Miles. We are once again vibing.
You really don't change, do you? When will you learn how to take a joke? Anyway, that samurai dog wasn't mine. Those things are a present from the studio to the embassy.
A present.
The studio bigwigs basically told us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all into the pushcart just to move them all. Yo, her bazongas. The studio guys should have delivered those things by themselves, right, Edgy? So, did you deliver the samurai dogs to the embassy staff as per your instructions?
Hey,
Hey, Edgy, don't just ignore me and my question. Aren't you gonna stick up for me? Oh, about that. See, after the show, I went to rest a spell in the dressing room. Because of my bad hip, you know. And there they were. The samurai dogs were just sitting on the dressing room floor.
I suppose you had to make presentation for distributing them after the show.
Well, if by preparation you mean sampling them as well. Excuse me? Oh, I tried one and thought they were actually quite good. Sorry, but I just had to find out. I know it was silly of me to think this, but I figured that since they're for a kids show, their taste was probably for kids too. But they were so good that I couldn't stop. Before I went back to my room, I just had to help myself to half a dozen or so boxes. Jesus Christ, Oldbag.
God damn.
As I sat there by the roaring fire, warming them and eating them, I thought, this is...
disgusting.
To be fair, I'm not reading that out loud, Alla. To be fair, I think it's only one per box. If they're the same as how Larry was packaging and selling them, I think it's one per box.
True. True.
I am a coward, Allo. What is it now? Oh, I know. I bet you want a box too, don't you, my edgy poo? Who here is hearing my Oldbag voice for the first time and can tell I love doing it? Well, who am I to say no to you? But I'll only give you one. The rest are all from me. Every time you say that, I want to die a little more. Oh, it shows that you love it. Good. I love voicing Oldbag. I actually managed to read. Oh! Fuck you! For those who are watching on YouTube later, Allo immediately hit me with a Katie level burn. Because that is something Katie would say, and Allo just went, oh, you're doing a voice? Fuck. It was so good. I do yell fuck you at my friends, for those who don't know. You both sound like Edgeworth simps. I am. I am a Miles simp. You either, what is it?
You either die a Miles simp or live long enough to see that or find out that you're actually Phoenix.
Yes, I'm in the process of becoming Phoenix. Anyway, samurai dogs forced onto me. Miles, please.
Looks like the lesson for today is that when the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess take off their masks, they transform into a pair of annoying troublemakers.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
He's still just hiding behind Francisco.
Yep. Also, fun fact, because I don't think I did this. In the first game, when you have the option of taking Missile with you, which is not the correct option, sadly, taking the metal detector is, because it's Chekhov's gun. But if you take Missile with you and take him to the park to talk to Larry, maybe we did do this, I don't remember. He will eat all of Larry's samurai dogs.
Yeah, we did do that because there's an achievement.
Oh yeah, there was an achievement for it, and I was achievement hunting. We'll go back to achievement hunting once we get to Daigakuten, but that's forever from now. Okay. Long is probably also enjoying the shit out of himself. And Bad is just trying to blend in.
He's dealt with enough crazy. He doesn't want to deal with this.
No. He's looking,
I don't blame him.
He's looking for Callisto U. He doesn't want to deal with anything else.
I'm already looking for one batshit crazy woman.
Yeah, I'm already looking for one batshit crazy woman. There is no trace of this room's fireplace being used.
And your point is?
Smoke was supposedly pouring out of the chimney connected to this fireplace. At least according to Larry. This is a contradiction of facts, is it not?
Are you sure he wasn't just disoriented or something up there on the roof?
There is testimony from an investigator that puts Larry at this particular chimney. So, no, I don't think it was a mistaken impression on Larry's part, for once. On the other hand, the fireplace in the next room was being used at the time. Where do you suppose the smoke from that fireplace went?
Ah, I see. So what are you proposing? This is this. Bleh, sorry.
It's okay.
The smoke came out from the chimney was actually from Miss Oldbag's fire. So basically, the fireplace is in the neighboring room. Share one chimney. Is that what you are implying?
Precisely. The lady's undershirt that Missile found.
Why are you getting all excited over holding onto a lady's undergarment?
I'm not.
Miles Edgeworth. You uncouth sea slug.
I beg your pardon. Take that back. And I am not in the least excited about a lady's undergarment, especially this lady's
You are
undergarment.
supposed to be my gay brother.
What? I mean, I am, but... I am, but... Wait, what? No.
Nothing.
No, no. Cisco?
Anyway.
I can't even say anything. There's an audience listening in. Damn it. Because Nick's listening and he can't even say anything to his sister. Like, no, wait, I'm only Phoenix Wright sexual.
You know the owner of said undershirt, then hurry up and return it to her already.
You have it all wrong. This is evidence. And the owner of this piece of evidence was in the room next door. This just in, does Miles Edgeworth is gay. Katie and I have put so many fucking prosecutors through that.
My favorite is one we haven't even met yet.
Our favorite is Ace Attorney Force.
Yeah.
And yet, despite that, Missile found it in the fireplace of this room. This lady's undershirt.
Are you seriously claiming that it was somehow passed through a solid brick wall?
Not quite. The fireplace in this room is connected to a chimney. The other fireplace in the other room is also connected to the same chimney, leading us to the possibility that the two fireplaces are connected to each other.
Perhaps a closer look at the back of the fireplace is in order.
There is an X on the back of the wall of the fireplace. Let's see if I can't get a better look at it.
What in the...
The wall separating this room's fireplace from the next room's fireplace apparently turns. As I suspected, this fireplace does indeed connect this room to the neighboring room.
The neighboring room?
There appears to be nothing particular about the next room, but the fact that there is nothing special about the next room isn't what's important. It's the fact that there is a secret passageway through this room's fireplace.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
We now know that the fireplace connects the two rooms. How exactly is that significant? You aren't going to suddenly name the old lady as Damas the Second's killer now, are you?
No, she couldn't move at all because of her stiff hip. Please, I'm not someone else we know. So she could... Well, you did. So she could not have been the one. Unfortunately, I believe that this fireplace has nothing whatsoever to do with Damask II's murder. It would appear that the answer has made itself known.
You're making quite a confident face there, Mr. Prosecutor. Bring it on. I'm ready to counter any argument you may have.
Very well then, if you are prepared. I'll show you exactly where my deductions have led me.
Good, I'm counting on you, Edgy.
Leave it to me, Larry. My first attack will be to expose your lie for what it really is.
My love!
I know that there is still something you are keeping from the rest of us.
What's wrong with you? Why is it you won't believe me no matter what I say, Edgy? Curse you! I should just hurry up and die already if that's how it's gonna be. I'll confess to every murder in the whole world and then kill myself. Oh my god, Larry. And throw everything into mass confusion.
You made some wonderful friends as a child, I see. Friends who watch far too many cartoons.
Larry, I only have one thing to say to you.
If it's not shut up, then I don't know what it should be.
Also, yes, I agree with chat.
This is a Larry Butts appreciation life.
Long in the background, like, your boy has watched way too much Death Note.
Yeah. Even if you make that face at me, it's no use. A man who's ready to die is strong-willed, you know?
Larry, it doesn't matter what sort of harebrained trouble you've caused. I only ask that you do not lie to me. If you cause an innocent person to be judged unfairly because of some insipid lie, I will never forgive you.
Edgy.
Although, allow me to say that I consider you to be among the innocent in this case, and that I will draw the real killer out. You can trust me on this.
All right. This time, I'll tell you the whole truth, okay? What happened, what didn't happen, the works.
Just what happened will do. Now then, if you would please testify as to what you did up on the roof tonight.
What happened? What didn't happen? What I was hoping would happen?
This shall be entertaining.
His dopey little smiley face. Love Larry. After the show, I left the push cart in the rose garden and came into the embassy. Then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, and until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. That's when I spotted the chimney. A chimney like that is a rare thing, you know? So then I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try.
Larry, I thought I just finished telling you to not lie anymore.
But it's kinda ultra embarrassing.
And what exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me?
Hedgy, man, I just said it was embarrassing, so of course I can't just blurt it out. You know, you have those things too, man. I know you do, man. So, you're just gonna have to reason it out of me.
As your superior, I command you hurry up and expose this man's lie.
I have every intention to, for I'm not about to let us waste time on such a trifling matter.
As we'll proceed to press every fucking statement.
Of course.
You
Required.
Yes.
You left the pushcart. Could you please clarify that statement for me?
Yeah, so the wheels on the pushcart got covered in dirt from the rose garden. It would have made a mess of the floor inside, so Ambassador Alba said to just leave it.
Well, it would be rather impolite to dirty another country's embassy.
Come to think of it, I recall seeing the Pink Princess on my way into the embassy.
And what was she doing?
Nothing in particular, because she was being carried by some docs on a stretcher.
She must have been incapacitated by the pain of her bad hip that she suffered during the show.
So I came into the embassy, right? And then...
So you shook hands with the ambassador of the Kingdom of Alabas, did you?
Yeah, can you believe it? I did something really cool for a change. But honestly speaking, there's nothing interesting about shaking some guy's hand.
Hey, are you disrespecting another country and their very own embassy?
As someone with roots in this country, I feel nothing but incredible shame at this second.
Agreed. I apologize for his inconsiderate words. Now, Larry, please continue.
What is with all of you? You keep saying that kind of thing, and I'll tell you all the lies.
Larry Donem, shut up.
You're already telling us nothing but lies, so let it go and move on.
An idiot abroad intensifies.
That last fucking, let it go and move on. I was like, where is that from? Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I got question marks over my head too, don't worry.
Here. Yeah.
All right, already.
Yeah, I'm surprised Mary didn't remember that.
You don't need to glare at me like that, Edgy.
For anyone wondering, it's spoilers, so don't worry about it. It's cool. You'll figure it out later. Larry, I want you to listen very carefully and take this to heart. The whole point of your life is to cause misery and pain to everyone you encounter.
I know. I get it. I'm totally the bad guy again.
Thought you're his friend. Don't you think that was a bit harsh? Longier says, true friends are bosom friends. If you are in trouble, call on your bosom friend whose shoulder you can truly cry on.
Hey, bosom buddy. I hope you're listening carefully to my testimony.
Has it crossed your pea-sized brain yet that Agent Long is only out to arrest you, Larry?
Now then, you were wandering around inside the embassy. And what happened?
I should hardly think that chimneys are that rare.
Agreed, especially since they are a traditional feature in American houses.
Plus, many grand buildings have even larger and fancier chimneys.
Yeah, but the kind of chimney I'm talking about is the really romantic type.
A romantic chimney.
It might sound kind of silly, but women seem to really enjoy them. And I just had a good feeling about that chimney.
Oh my god.
Are you alright, Francisca?
9.
I guess I realize dealing with Larry is a headache. Do you want some aspirin?
Yeah, bitte.
Here you go.
Danke.
Will someone explain to me the difference between poetic and romantic?
At a later time, Agent, when you're not trying to frame my friend for murder.
Perhaps after this case is closed and we order celebratory drinks.
What? Excuse
I am not speaking to you, Miles Edgeworth.
I realize that. That's why I'm saying what?
That sounds like a plan.
Excuse me?
Anyway, as you were, Miles Edgeworth,
Francie?
this fool is not going to interrogate himself.
Francie, you don't want to get drinks with me? Agent, you better take really good care of her.
No. This is not happening. I'm living in a nightmare. I'm going to wake up at any second now.
This is happening, and I am delighted.
No, it's not. It's not
This is
happening.
better than Housewives.
No. You're supposed to be on my side here. You and your stupid magic rock. Oh.
Also, can we talk about the fucking shift tree looking ass Kirkus Alba in the background?
That fucking Kirkus Alba, like, mimic in the background? Yeah, I know. It's fucking scaring the shit out of me, judging you constantly.
It's judging over Miles' shoulder.
It's judging
It's
all
always
of us.
watching.
It's
always judging.
In the words of Dan Avedon, always watching, always judging. You suddenly wanted to play Santa. I'm steering this back on track with the most inane question possible. I can't even believe what I just heard. Oh, well, actually, I dressed up as Santa once before already. That was down at Gourd Lake. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me.
Sounds like you guys share a lot of history. A perk to being childhood friends, huh? Besides, it's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know? Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes down a family's chimney, after all.
You haven't been watching the right movies, man.
I thought it was more of a Krampus thing. Which I've heard is a fun, bad movie.
Oh,
it is a
Krampus
great movie.
is incredible. I actually went and saw it in theaters.
Nice.
It's an amazing bad horror movie to watch. Like, I saw people I knew took the ad serious and were like, "This is so fucking stupid." And I'm like, how could you not tell that was going to be a bad movie? It was so good. I have it on Blu-ray. Actually, is it worth delving into whether or not playing Santa is a big deal? With Larry, actually, I believe the case of this man playing Santa is actually quite a big deal. Larry, you make me look like a moron in front of Interpol, and I hate you.
Oh, he didn't need you didn't need his help. Besides, are you saying your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff?
Precisely. You hit the nail on the head, Agent Long. Hey, Edgy! That's so incredibly mean! Tell me something, Larry. Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world? Of course I know that! I did graduate from junior high, you know! In that case, it's your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me to whom you were delivering a present to. I was, delivering a present to a child not basking in the glow of love? That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard, but a lie is still a lie. Oh, damn, Miles!
Christ! Fucking burn him at the stake, why don't you?
Oh,
Long in the
man.
background, like, so about those drinks, I'm tempted to grab one now so we can enjoy this.
I know.
You sure know how to kick a guy when he's down, you know that? In any case, the person you wished to deliver a present unto was most certainly this. I like how it's just, even though we know it's Wendy Oldbag, it's just ex-security lady. I believe her real name is Wendy Oldbag. Miles is repressing so much right now.
Yup. Aggressive repression.
He's like, I can't. I literally can't. Is my sister jealous over my fucking idiot childhood friend, or is she flirting with the Interpol agent? Both are distressing to me, and I hate it I hate everything. They keep bringing up Phoenix Wright, and I'm even more distressed, and I'm hearing Phoenix Wright in my head because of his stupid magic rock.
Stupid sexy Phoenix.
Yeah.
It was just, that was the energy of how you were saying it.
That is pretty much the energy of which Miles's brain is going right now. He's like, I'm trying to solve a murder, and there's so much unnecessary shit.
Miles is in full can't catch me gay thoughts mode. He gets through these 2 games entirely within the span of 2 weeks, specifically so that he doesn't have to sit down and think about his emotions.
Oh.
Interesting tastes you have there, Mr. Suspect.
Don't spread lies about me! I totally didn't want to see Miss Oldbag so much that I tried to go down a chimney. Ow!
And you wonder why the blue-haired lady is having a little bit of a moment.
I advise you to stop right there in your bashing of a lady.
Well, I must admit that I myself hardly ever have the want to run into that lady. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what?
Define wrong impression.
I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room, without knowing one very important fact. And that fact is best summed up with this. Ah! Oh, shit. We're all good. This is something the old lady received from her employer for the night. The girl who normally plays the Pink Princess, Mindy, was it again? It seems that this man is quite taken with that actress. But that's not true, Edgy! What? She's the one with the hots for me! I just know it! I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart when she's watching me. Sexy beam is
the Sexy beam is the name of a pin in the world that's with you.
It's the name of Larry's pin. Should he ever end up there?
The only pin he can use.
You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly.
Please keep talking dirty to me.
Just pulling a flask of whiskey out from under his coat.
Irredeemable.
Yeah?
You're getting off on this, aren't you?
No, I'm terrified.
Ah. Not believe you.
Oh, Oldbag is here, insanity has ensued, and we have a reason for it.
It never fails. It never fails.
Yeah, for those who don't know, every single fucking stream that we've had Oldbag in,
It's just gone completely off the rails.
it is a complete disaster every time, and it's like the best kind of disaster. Oh my god. I'm so fucking happy. Oh.
Apparition of a man. You haven't matured at all since we last met.
It's been like 2 months.
This is more than enough time.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor,
Yes.
this guy, he's got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it.
Oh, you have no idea.
I think I'm starting to get one.
Yes, I do think you are.
Is he blind?
In a matter of
One would think.
speaking, I wish I were blind at this moment. I suppose you could put it that way. It true! Oh, there is actually an Ace Attorney zine coming out soon, Katie.
Oh my god.
It's actually
Old magazine, yeah.
it's very wholesome, but it's all dedicated to the MILFs, DILFs, and gilfs of Ace Attorney.
Bless.
Like,
I love it.
In a very wholesome manner, not in like old bag pinups or anything, but like just like wholesome images. Yeah, Katie's been keeping me
Abreast of the situation.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid saying abreast because of Old Bag's giant tits. But
well, I am here to cause even more chaos.
of course you are.
Giant fucking neon pink takoyaki tits.
I can hear Ren's soul leaving her body right now. Fucking shit, dude. Yeah, she killed me. She's been keeping me.
Don't worry.
This is exactly how I felt when I played this the first time.
That's how everybody feels, dude. I felt the same way. I was like, please, I want to unalive. I want to uninstall right now. I was sitting on my ex-boyfriend's dorm bed, like, please end me. You could ask him today and he'd be like, what? Oh yeah, I remember that fucking Sprite. And he's not like a fan of Ace Attorney. He'd just be like, oh, I fucking remember that. How could I ever fucking forget?
Nightmare.
Yeah.
I remember that nightmare image.
I could never fucking forget it. Oh. Oh, man. But yeah, Katie's been keeping me updated because she was gonna, I think you were gonna buy me a copy, weren't you? But then they were like, it's digital only.
Yeah, it's digital only.
Yeah, so you're gonna let me know when it releases.
Yeah.
Because I'm absolutely gonna support that shit. A lot of artists we like are contributing to it.
Excellent.
Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all. Why do you all have to make me out to be some sort of bad guy? To return to the original topic, I suppose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Ms. Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room. That much we know for sure. Hey, Edgy, looks like I've got the hang of this court thing now. Larry, we're not in court. Oh, hey! What did I say? I'm just vibing with Miles. It's cool. I'll just be here forever vibing with my boy. Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it looks just like what you do in court.
I guess old boy here still has something he'd like to say. Lange says, until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth. You shouldn't form conclusions until everything is out in the open, which is why I'll listen.
All right, then get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits. Larry, have you forgotten that should I lose, your victory prize will be your arrest?
What a concept.
I hate childhood friends.
Ouch.
You're exempt.
Aw.
So you think all I wanted to do was go visit Mindy? Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up to the chimney, but the smoke was really thick. It was a case of mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech. Then, to top it all off, I became a suspect in a murder. That's what you really meant. But why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose?
When have you ever put yourself through that much humiliation on accident?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Larry, honey. Hey, someone say something! Larry, are you seriously trying to submit this? Not as a confession, but as a testimony. So what if I am? Is there something wrong with that? My claim is a claim claiming my claim. Do you have a problem with that?
Are you being Miss Funk Karma's wordplay?
It's cool.
He's blind and deaf.
What she can say fool like a ton in a row, like really, really well. It's really cool.
While I appreciate the sentiment, just tell the truth.
So it was you!
Oh God, you're my stalker! Francisca, please get over here.
But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I'm the devoted type of woman who's wholly focused on one woman only. As long as my edgy poo's alive, I can just drop and be unfaithful. No, I can't, although earlier I attempted to be a teeny weeny to that wolf man. But enough for my dear edgy poo. I was staying like, I'm so inspired!
God, they're perfect for each other.
My everything just exploded. I feel like a blood vessel just popped.
You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and all-around complete worthless man.
What else?
I shall
Ooh,
not
we hold down the
dignify
glass
with
of whiskey.
anything else.
I've absolutely been drinking alcohol. Oh, I need it for this. I thought I heard something ominous just now, but perhaps it was just my imagination. Larry, you tried so hard. That is the summary of his life.
He does. He tries his best.
He really does. He has actually come in clutch quite a few times. Like, bro actually comes in clutch when you need him the best. Like, or need him the most. He fucking comes in clutch. Even if you think he's fucking crazy, he saves the day. Larry Appreciation Life. Also, Agent Long, I hope you picked up on what she said about you. I would advise a restraining order.
I'd like to see her try to follow me across an ocean.
Do not underestimate this woman. I am actually speaking to you quite earnestly. All pretenses aside, do not underestimate her. She will follow you.
That sounds entertaining.
No, it's really not. I promise you that. Miles desperately trying to save another life. Like, no, look, you're a dickbag, but like...
I don't want you to share the same fate as I.
Yeah, pretty much. Victorian Miles.
Christ.
I believe there is nothing further for me to prove at this point. What do you mean? Of course you've still got something to prove. You still have to show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy. Proof, you say? Remember, Edgy? Everything is evidence in court, right? You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry. But I understand your point. Yeah, see? I'm totally a pro at this now. Very well. If you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see. We really actually don't need to fucking press him on this. Because this is just Larry's...
It's just Larry.
Yeah,
it's just Larry being Larry.
Excuse me.
Larrying.
Larry, quite contrary.
How did her garden grow?
With
Silver.
with all the vines in the wrong places. But somehow has very beautiful flowers.
Silver bells and cockle shells and shattered hearts all in a row.
Oh. The biggest one being his because the one woman who actually really loved him got fucking murdered.
Ew.
Yay!
That sure was a thing that happened.
I'm never over the fact that Larry and Cindy could have been okay. Because you don't lug a heavy-ass clock like that around the world unless you actually care about that person. Larry, don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter. Hey! Why are you showing that thing to me?
Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight, your loving knight. Well, isn't this just romantic?
It doesn't get any better.
She's practically spitting fire. Oh my god. But you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, Mr. Loving Knight? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember a thing. You can pretend to be ignorant all you'd like, but it's written right here. This letter proves that you were not out to meet the old lady, but rather that you were attempting to pay Ms. Mindy a visit. Because this is actually MI, not WE. Larry, I suggest you take up penmanship lessons. That is, if you never wish to experience this level of embarrassment ever again. What the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English! You wrote Mindy so sloppily that it became Wendy to the average eye. Hey, stop picking on me. It's so embarrassing.
There. Isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're the best, aren't they? For punching. but that'll have to wait until we're off of this crime scene.
Angie, save me from the scary man! Sure, if you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake. That wasn't me! Come again? It's a fake! Someone's out to get me, so they made that fake letter! To set me up!
Accept your defeat graciously.
But you guys are being so mean! Hold it! A penmanship analysis. What's that? No matter who, all people have certain unique features to their handwriting. Ergo, all we have to do is compare the handwriting in this letter to a sample of yours. And we'll know soon enough who it was that sent this letter. I'll never write another thing in my life! Hold it! It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight. I haven't been able to tisk for a while. Oh, it's Hime?
Yes!
Princess Woman.
I think I can't see her entire shoulder plate all at once, but it looks like it's the same kanji on both sides, and you can see half of it depending on where she's pointing. I think it just says princess on both of her shoulders.
Makes sense.
Ah, yes.
That checks out.
Princess Woman, my favorite character.
Just princess.
Princess.
Look, yeah.
Look, if one of the most beloved American 80s cartoons of all times could have a character whose name is literally Man-at-Arms.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I watched that with my little brother, and I had never seen an episode before, so I was like, okay, who is that? I didn't catch his name. And Stuart just looks at me and completely deadpan goes, Man-at-Arms. Well, I get that's his rank, but what's his name? Man-at-Arms. You had to repeat it like 5 times.
Oh my god. For you've already graciously provided me with a sample of your handwriting. Take that. This autograph and our mysterious letter. If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our question soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure. I'm sorry. I did it. It was me causing trouble again. I admit it. You hit the nail right on the head. Edgy. So, he finally confesses. I saw the pink press being carried around in a stretcher and got worried, alright? I wanted to go into Mindy's room, but the doctors wouldn't let me in. So what choice did I have? It was the chimney or bust, Edgy!
Your mind jumped from the door to the chimney. What a criminally overactive imagination.
Well, at least I was honest and wrote Mindy a letter and stuck it under the door. That way she wouldn't be so shocked when I came down through the chimney. Except for the fact that the letter was an utter failure at conveying said sentiment. I'm really, really sorry. Larry, you may be a shameful, good-for-nothing blight on the face of humanity. However, I always knew you weren't the killer. I told you to trust me. Because, at the very least, I can attest to that about you. Edgy, you're...
We lost a lot of valuable time because of you.
The fact that the microphone cut right in the middle of that scream made it even better.
Ow! I think because I hit the limit with OBS.
In any case, I believe we can say that now we now know exactly what happened. Mr. Larry Butts sought to climb down the chimney.
You called me Donim.
You have lost that privilege.
Oh.
As for access to the crime scene, to enter the room of an elderly lady next door.
Okay. I know, guys. It is time check. Katie's been reminding me. I was waiting to get to this moment. We're gonna get in an argument with Long, so we're just gonna get to that. It's not much further. So, don't worry.
Great job, Mr. Prosecutor. Although, I still find it a bit unbelievable that the two of you are friends.
You're not the only one.
Apparently. But the suspicion on that guy over there isn't completely resolved yet. So don't get any funny ideas about running off, okay?
Ow! Hey, what? Edgy, what does the Wolfman mean when he says I'm not off the hook yet? He means the murder weapon. Larry, did you forget? There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head.
That's exactly what I mean. We can't only rely on the words of the suspect, after all. We may have figured out where he was and what he was doing all night. But the blood-stained samurai sword that was left at the crime scene... As long as there's no satisfactory explanation for that, this wolf will refuse to ease up on his bite.
Edgy, that guy, he looks like he's seriously about to take a bite out of me. I'm well aware, and you should be as well, that this upcoming battle will be crucial.
Thanks to the cooperation of our lovely bumbler, I've been dealt a very nice hand and a sweet trump card. Looks like we're about to enter the final bout. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, let's see what you've got.
I can easily point out the contradiction in the supposed murder weapon. But the real problem for me is figuring out what the real murder weapon is. This will be a high-stakes gamble. But this is one game I cannot afford to lose. And here's where we end. I was like, I saw that we had a long argument upcoming, and I was like, okay. I'm keeping tabs on the game and stopping points via a guide just to like double check where we're going to be heading. So just to be perfectly transparent with you guys. So that's how I kind of have an idea of like when arguments are coming up. So I do that to keep tabs because I know we're gonna have to break a lot, especially in investigations too. We're gonna have to. There's just not gonna be any good like natural save points.
Nope.
So after Long, actually, we move on to. It's gonna take a little bit, but then we move on to the middle part 2, and then oh my god, how many parts at the end? Dare I ask?
Probably only like 2 parts.
Do it.
There might be 3. I'm curious. Oh, there's a middle 3, end 1, end 2, end 3. Yeah, so there's 3 middles and 3 middles and 3 ends, and we're at the 1/3 of the way through. Yeah, I'd say we're at middle 1. So yeah, like I said, this case is fucking long.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, this case is the standard length, like I've said before, of the cases of investigation. So
2.
Or yeah, investigations 2. Thank you. But yeah, that was utter fucking insanity with Wendy Oldbag.
As usual.
Yay!
Wendy Oldbag always gets top billing in every stream she's in.
Yes! I just love her.
She is quite good.
You can either laugh or you can cry, and I just choose to laugh.
I choose to cry.
I choose to cry. What about you, Mary?
Porque no los dos.
Porque no los dos. I mean, yeah. See,
What are you guys talking about?
Why not both?
Oh.
I also choose cry. Don't worry, you'll get to laughing eventually.
Claro que sí. Yep.
But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have been entertained as shit.
You're
I know.
not entertained.
Are you not entertained? That did come into my head. So yeah, thank you guys. Hopefully we will be back on Friday. We're planning on it. But there's just some kind of stuff up in the air right now, so hopefully. As of right now it's on. Just keep an eye on Twitter. It'll be there if it's canceled. And if not, you guys will get the 5-minute ahead of time thing.
Beautiful.
Gasp.
You have a good time zone too.
Yes, yeah, that is her thing.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you guys have time on Friday, or if you're not into watching us make complete asses of ourselves, Ren, are you streaming this Friday or no? Okay, Ren will be streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe. Yeah, more God of War. Okay, so Ren under Toki underscore wo tomete. Boy, we'll be streaming more God of War in anticipation of Ragnarok.
Oh yes.
Yes, and I think, are you still doing your crafting stuff? I know, I said underslash. It takes a lot of braining to make the words go. I think you mentioned maybe having plans this weekend. I don't remember. But normally Ren streams. Crafting will be an hour early on Saturday. Okay, so she'll be crafting from noon to 4 on Saturday. She'll be crafting a spooky plush, and then on Sunday she will be cross stitching Kirby from 1 to 5. It's good times. It's vibes. Crafts. It's good times. It's vibes. It's just fun. So definitely go check her out if you're tired of our insanity, or if you want something to do when we're not streaming. Highly advise.
Hell yeah, boy.
Yeah. I kept forgetting to pimp you out when you were on Gabby and Gaming. So, but yes, and that applies to anyone watching YouTube as well. Go look her up. So, thank you guys so much, and we will see you later. This has been Danny and her 2 mods. I have power.
Mod?
2 mods?
Gee, Danny, how come Stream Mom lets you have 2 mods?
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'm ending it on that. Goodbye.
Bye.
Katie?
Well, I don't know why you're waiting for me. Goodbye.
Goodbye.